I was watching someone do some decoupage, and I thought, I wonder if there's a way of getting a napkin onto the polymer clay without any PVA glue and all the rest of it. So anyway, yesterday I went to about 8 shops and I couldn't find napkins anywhere. Not even plain white ones, just no napkins. Today I went to a garden centre and I found some napkins, and these are the ones I chose. They're £2.99 for about a pack of 30, so like a real bargain. Anyway, so I've pressed them face down and then put some water on. I found that it was easier to use the cutter while the napkin was wet. So I had to apply a decent amount of water, and I had to push the cutters down twice because, the napkins didn't really want to cut. And we don't, they weren't really sharp, those cutters that I used. They weren't too sharp. Anyway, so I'm taking away the napkin area that I don't need, and then I should be left with 2 kind of wiggly circles and 2 little top bits. Any second now. Here we go. There we go. So then they went in the toaster oven for 50 minutes at 100 degrees, and basically the tissue just comes off and it leaves the pattern on the clay. So I'm just tidying up the edges here with my scalpel. When I first started using a scalpel, I used to cut myself all the time, but I'm quite good at using the scalpel now. Okay, so I'm adding a bit of water and I'm giving them a good rub because I can feel like the texture of the napkin still on the clay, and I don't want any tissue on there. I want it just the actual design, the pattern on the clay. So I'm really going for it with this brush. It's not a soft brush, so lots of water, lots of brushing, and really scrubbing off that layer of tissue so that all that's left is the design. And then I'm adding the polish. So I use floor polish, a particular type. I don't like using resin, UV resin. I just find so many brands yellow, and I just prefer the floor polish. So I'm just adding this. In the end, I think I added about 3 layers of polish once they dried. And here they are. And I love them. They're almost like pottery. They're, like ceramic, sorry. I just think they're gorgeous.